Hello true believers and welcome back to Sitetoastonish.
He's here.
That's right, Ben 10 has finally been revealed in Fortnite. We have the decrypted files and he launches today, which is the 24th of April 2026. Very, very cool. I'm super happy to have him in the game. Now, I'm recording this before he's actually available, but we can see everything thanks to the decryptions done by all of the leakers. So, let's get a look at Ben 10 in Fortnite. And is it similar to what I predicted? No, it's not. But there are some things that I did get correct, which if you want to watch that video before watching this one, and also subscribe, you can find the video in the description, in the card up here, and at the end of this video. I recommend watching that one before this one, but you can do whatever you like. This video is still going to be fun anyways. And if you are here, please consider subscribing. I don't like to pull up the chart that's like, here's how many of you are subscribed that aren't, but we are insanely close to 1,000 subscribers, and I beg to get to 1k if you'd be so kind. Also leave a comment and like the general YouTuber stuff. But let's get to Ben 10 in Fortnite. Enough of that general YouTube shit that I've got to put at the start of the video. Ben is in Fortnite and he looks wonderful. The base skin is UAF Ben with the Ultimatrix, which for me is a bit of a downside. I was hoping for either a Fortnite original or classic Ben, because that's where my roots lie with this franchise. But UAF Ben still looks very good. He's certainly no Danny Phantom. I'm really excited to get my hands on him, and his two alternate styles via a transformation emote. This transformation emote is wonderful. It has a little sting of the music from UAF, and it's got the Kirby crackle around it, and it is beautiful. And with this emote, you can transform into two aliens. I'm really upset that it's only two, but at least we got two good ones. The first one is Heat Blast, and Heat Blast looks incredible. Now, he's not one-to-one with the show, but he is absolutely gorgeous. He looks exactly like his stock art from when I was a kid. The only thing that's big change is one thing that really does pester me, and I hate to be such a bother, but
Could we have not given him the white badge?
I know he's UAF Ben, so technically he should have the green badge, but Upgrade Rap has the white badge, and I kind of wish this one had that original badge, because for me it just looks perfect on Heat Blast. But I will accept the green badge. However, I do wish that since we're doing UAF Heat Blast, he did have the UAF style shading, which to be honest probably would have looked better, but hey, OG's still the heavy hitter. In fact, I even got a Funko Pop of him. I love him that much. He is right there. Ain't he pretty? But that's not the only alien you can transform into. No, looking even more show accurate is Alien X. And oh my god, he literally looks like you pulled him straight out of the show. Truly incredible. It looks wonderful, and I wonder what arguments Elicus, Serena, and Ben would be having when trying to shoot someone down in Fortnite. I mean, it makes the mind wander. But he looks incredible, and if you use the emote again, Ben transforms back into Ben. I love it. It's amazing. The rest of Ben's set is equally amazing. So let's take a quick look. You have the Omnitrix pickaxe, which comes in Diamond Head, Gravitack, and Amphibian variants. They look amazing. Beautiful. And the effect when you hit something, also very cool. I'm not a huge fan of it when they sort of do this big effect that you often can't see in game, but hey, it's nice to have those little details. A really out of left field back bling is Azimuth. Just in his chair. He looks hilarious, and I love him. It's such a weird back bling. I would have expected it to be literally anything else, but, you know, not a Mr. Smoothie Cup. We get the creator of the Omnitrix in his little high chair. Perfect. I love it. The wrap that Ben comes with, as previously mentioned, is Upgrade from original series, and I love it, but the implications for this are that Ben has his child self as a wrap. Which is a little dark, but I like it. I love the idea that it's just like Child Ben merged with a Fortnite weapon, and he's like, now you're gonna be this forever. It's the only piece of this collab that has the original series Omnitrix badge and the original series like character featured, because technically Heat Blast is the one from UAF, even though they're using the same design. Talking about original series aliens returning, there is Wildmutt as the shoes. Now, I talked about this in a short on the channel, but TLDR, they look wonderful. I don't know who I'm going to wear them with. They have the UAF badge on the base of the shoes. They look great, a perfect representation of Wildmutt. Now, another thing that is quite interesting that leads me to ponder if Ben had something cut from his set is the silhouettes that are featured in the Ben 10 collab are Heat Blast, Alien X, Stinkfly, and Wildmutt. Now, Wildmutt's the shoes, Heat Blast and Alien X are the transformations. Does this mean that Stinkfly was originally supposed to be a glider? And could we possibly see that in a Wave 2? I'll talk more on that towards the end of the video, but it feels like there might be some cut content to this collab, and that's nothing new with these collaborations. So I would have loved to have seen a transformation glider. That would have been so cool. But let's move on to the other skin featured here. Gwen Tennyson, she looks amazing. Again, UAF Gwen, she's got the red jumper and everything, it looks great. She comes with her back bling, which is the book of spells that she has.
Called it.
And also comes with mana bolt pickaxes.
Also called it. Check that video out, it's in the description. Also subscribe.
But it looks wonderful. Another thing that I semi-predicted but didn't say would be in the game, rather something that I said would probably be an option, is the anodite form that Gwen can transform into. Now, unfortunately, it does just play the same jingle, but it looks really good, actually. Really solid representation of how it looks in the show. Though, to be fair, all of these kind of have that, so I guess we're giving Fortnite its roses this time. Maybe you should have kept those 1,000 employees, then we probably could have had a slightly larger collab. But hey, what are you gonna do? Maybe not fire 1,000 employees, Fortnite, and then bump up your prices less than a week later. Speaking of prices, I wonder how much this will cost. As of right now, I actually don't know. I would assume, personally, I'm begging that it's like somewhere in the 2,500 range. Though, knowing how evil Fortnite is, it will be more likely that it's 3,800 because there is a lot here and there are kicks, and they like to charge extra for kicks because they get 1,500 anyway. Terrible business practice. But all in all, I think the collab looks stunning. I am in love with all of this. My favorite obviously being Heat Blast. I think he looks phenomenal. He looks so good. I wish he had the sort of texturing that he does in the show, where he is sort of like the weird bubbling magma underneath like the rocks. But hey, you can't have everything, and I'm really happy with what we've got. It all looks incredible. But what about that phase 2? Now, I was kind of hoping that this would be a 3-skin set with Kevin, because let's look at these skins. It is UAF. It does seem like we were supposed to have another set of skins, and I think we will. Now, I want to do a larger video covering all of this that goes more in depth on what other waves of Ben 10 could look like in Fortnite, but I'll give you this for right now. I think that if a Wave 2 comes, we'll more than likely get Kevin 11 with his car and Albedo, the other character that has the Ultimatrix, as it would basically just be a palette swap of Ben. Obviously, there are some things that are different with Albedo and Ben, especially in UAF, but I do think that would be a good way to do it, and you also get to give us some new aliens that are Albedo-fied. In my opinion, I would like to see something like Swampfire, and I'd like an Echo, but it's unlikely. So we'd probably get something like Fast Track, something that could fit into that body form, even though I don't think we've ever seen Albedo become Fast Track. I feel like that's kind of the thing that we might see. Look, in conclusion, I love this collab, but I'm also predetermined to love this collab because it's something that I deeply enjoy, which is Ben 10. If you guys like this collab, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about this collab so far and what you think about a possible Wave 2 could be like, and I'd love to cover that in a secondary video. If you want to see that, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe, let me know. I can make that. I'd love to. I love talking about Ben 10 on this channel, and so far it's been practically all I've been doing. I do have one more Ben 10 video coming before I go on a trip in May, so I'm so excited to see what you guys think of that. It's redesigning, or pre-designing rather, some villains for Ben 10's Dynamite comic. The main ones being Animo, Steam Smythe, and Hex. Because while we know that Hex is going to be in the comic, I would love to see sort of a more interesting design that I've got in my head. But that's all I've got for you guys this time. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm so excited for these guys to come to the game. I will be buying them. You know, other than that, there's nothing really that's wrong with this.
Shouldn't have been the green badge though.